And here it is, the sequel to my least favorite zombies map from every game, my favorite zombies map from every game. It's simple, my favorite zombies map from every game, World at War through, of course, Black Ops Cold War. So, without further ado, let's get started with Call of Duty World at War. I'm hoping this is what about 90% of you are expecting, considering this is the pinnacle when it comes to World at War DLC maps. Now, the map is far from perfect. Considering it's the World at War version as well, it is even more far from perfect. The Wonderwaff glitch is, of course, the most infamous thing about the map, where you shock yourself and you're unable to regenerate health. But honestly, from my perspective, if you're fine and careful with the Wonderwaff and you know what you're doing, you shouldn't really have any problems with it unless you're like actually high rounding. If you're casually playing with it, I doubt you'll get shocked if you actually know what to do. My only other real complaint is just opening up the entire map and linking all three teleporters. It can be a bit finicky with the World at War movement system, but besides that, it is without a doubt my favorite World at War map. So, now moving on to BO1. So, yeah, I'm a sucker for Call of the Dead. It's one of those maps that's just so fun to play despite all of its flaws. It may not have a powerful wonder weapon, but at least it's fun to use, is what I would think if it didn't require PhD flopper. George is an interesting take on preventing camping, if he wasn't a little more, annoying. And the fog, well, I mean, if you know me by now, you know I love fog on maps, so, yeah, we're not going to talk about the fog. The map is so fun to play, and it has one of the best map layouts in BO1, in my opinion, and that is despite the fact that even though it is pretty difficult and you can't even get to around 100, I still do really enjoy playing it. And yes, I even like George, despite the fact that he has like 1 million health if you're playing with 4 people. Who the fuck thought that was a good idea? Yeah, of course it's Origins. I was gonna put Buried because I do really love Buried, but yeah, Origins kind of wins it for me. There is so much fun stuff to do in this map, and there's honestly a single flaw. Yeah, that's right. I've changed my opinion on this map quite a bit since I made my original retrospective. Back then, I thought it was kind of just alright, but now, yeah, I fucking love this map. I'll start by talking about the defining aspect of Origins, that being the Wonder Weapon, or I guess I should say the Wonder Weapons. The staffs of the Ancients, there's 4 of them total. Ice, Fire, Lightning, and Wind. And they are, let's just say they're not created equally. The Ice Staff is the best one by far. Then there's the Fire Staff, which is decent, and then there's the other 2, which are fucking horrible. Yeah, sorry to all the Wind and Lightning Staff enjoyers. All I'm trying to say is that, choose a better staff to use. They're easy to obtain, easy to upgrade, and of course, fun to use, and they're effective as well, which is, well, actually, yeah, it's effective and everything else. The look and atmosphere of the map is, of course, amazing. Set in the French trenches of World War I with mud and, oh, the giant robots, of course. How could we forget about those? Now, you may not remember these from World War I, but in Dimension 63, they're here. The robots are, of course, iconic, and you shouldn't have any problems with them. If you know what you're doing, you'll be perfectly fine, don't worry. And of course, by doing the appropriately named Rituals of the Ancients, you can get stuff like double tap, max ammo, and, well, a pack-a-punch weapon. Thank you very much. The Panzer is the perfect amount of chaos that Origins needed. And to all the people that say that the Panzer is hard, just wall buy an MP40, sorry, my bad. There are so many other things I could talk about, like the map-exclusive weapons, the dig sites, the Maxis drone, but I'll just end this by saying that my one flaw is, of course, one that many share with the map, that being these fuckers who turn off the generators. Like, just leave us alone!
You bear the mark. You are cursed. You must place your hand upon the stone.
This one might be surprising to some people. I'm not sure. If you were expecting, like, Dreisendrack, then, this is my favorite zombies map of all time. And even though I fucking despise the Apothecarian Lovecraftian theme that this map and zombies would go on to take, I still somehow really love it and enjoy it. I'll start with, of course, the boss of the map, that being the Margwa. Now, the Margwa is the best boss zombie of all time, so yeah, that's really all I'm going to say, because that's really all there is to say. He can be annoying sometimes, but he'll be fine. The Civil Protector is cool, albeit the fuses, I don't know why they're microscopic, but you'll eventually find them, and then you can get the Civil Protector. The Specialist being a sword that you can use to Thunder Slam and summon behind you is one of the coolest specialists of all time. Even if it's not the best, it's one of the coolest. I mean, like, fucking look at this thing, are you kidding me? The Wonder Weapon is, like, triple S tier. It's the best wonder weapon of all time. The atmosphere of the map is fucking amazing. Even though I hate the Lovecraftian theme, it's amazing. And yeah, it's just a fun map, period. Like, it's just so much fun. So yeah, I could go on forever to talk about it, but I will be making a separate video on it one day, eventually, soon. On to BO4. Yeah, I'm not even gonna drag out the intro. Like, what else would I put? Like, Dead of the Night, yeah, it's obviously Ancient Evil, like, without a doubt. Great atmosphere, great theming, great wonder weapons. Like, I'm literally just gonna end it here, because that's, like, all I have to say. It's a really solid map. So, on to Cold War. For the uninitiated, Cold War is a very fun game and has some really good maps. Okay, they're not, like, really good, they're just good. Didn't mean to, like, overhype. Marditone is obviously the best map. I would say that D Machine is often called the best map just because of how simple it is, but Marditone is so much fun. I love the chaotic maps where there are so many boss zombies that, like, you literally can't do anything. That's why Firebase is my second favorite, in case you were wondering, yeah. I'm a Firebase enjoyer, what can I say? Marditone is absolutely fucking stunning. It looks amazing. It plays amazing. Unless you get stuck in the fucking, like The Cerberus is the wonder weapon, is really easy to obtain. Trust me, you'll get it like 1,000,000 times if you're doing trials, and it's really fun to use, and it's like the best wonder weapon in Cold War. So yeah, that's cool too. The mods for them, while some of them are a little worse than the others, I still think it's a really cool way of having a wonder weapon with different abilities and different attacks. The Disciple, which was introduced on this map, is I think it's fine. I don't hate it, but I don't love it at the same time. It's, of course, more chaos in the map, so yeah, I absolutely love this map, and I love Cold War zombies as well, so yeah, very, very solid map. So those were my favorite maps from every zombies game. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Until next time, goodbye.
We are in the robots patrol.
Ooh. Oh. Oh. Not even close. Not even close.